It's time for more Guild Wars 2-minute lore. This time we're going to take a brief look at the Inquest. I'll try my best to cover all the important bits in only 2 minutes. At least I'm going to try, don't hold me to that. Let's get started. The Inquest, or the Asuran Inquisition if you prefer to use their full name, they're a very prominent organization that has spread all across Tyria in the interest of knowledge. There are many key differences between the Inquest and the rest of the Asuran people. Instead of being divided into crews among colleges, the Inquest are one single crew, or mega crew as they like to call it. Once an Asura is part of the Inquest, they can never leave. They are down for life. They treat knowledge as property among all of their members. So if you were to try to leave the Inquest, you would be leaving with their property. Something that they would be willing to kill you for, and they do, quite often. All Asura believe in what's called the eternal alchemy, which is sort of the grand purpose and connection that all things have. Most Asura simply believe it as a concept to be understood, whereas the Inquest believe the eternal alchemy to be an actual entity that can be controlled and mastered. It is this principle that really sets them apart from other Asura, especially when it comes to choosing research subjects. Typical Asura will choose a subject to understand its place within the eternal alchemy, while the Inquest choose a subject to gain mastery and full control over it, whatever it may be. Another principle that the Inquest are well known for is their complete and utter lack of ethics when it comes to research. They will do anything in the interest of knowledge, no matter the cost. An example of this is their research on Sylvari. When the Sylvari first began to awaken, they captured many of them to experiment on them. This would cause many of the captured Sylvari to die, and any of the survivors being horribly disfigured. The firstborn Malamedes actually experienced this himself. The founding of the Inquest is a little unclear. Who founded it is unknown, and when it was founded is also unknown. Although that could be by design, all that could be classified knowledge that they're not willing to share. The only thing that is known is the main reason for the founding was the invasion of Primordius on the Asuran cities. The invasion caused lots of knowledge to be lost, and the founders wanted to create an organization to prevent a similar loss in the future. The Inquest have spread themselves all throughout Tyria, creating different labs and headquarters throughout. You can actually find them in every major region, or at the very least, remains of their presence. Some of their largest facilities are the Crucible of Eternity, Rata Arcanum, or Rata Primus. Each of those three are quite significant landmarks, although it's unclear if any of them are their main headquarters. Rata Primus at least looks like it should be their main headquarters, although going along with the theme of the Inquest, it hasn't been confirmed if it is or not. The leadership of the Inquest is also unknown. It's unclear if it's led by a council similar to the Arcane Council, or if it's led by an individual. For example, we eventually meet Kudu, who is a high-ranking member of the Inquest and former apprentice to Snaf, but it's unclear if he's an Inquest leader or if he's just a leader of the research that we stumbled upon. Another instance of this is Counselor Yak, who is a member of Radasum's Arcane Council. But again, it's unknown if he is an Inquest leader or if he just happens to be their representative on the Arcane Council. Every other time we see another high-ranking Inquest member, it's unclear just how high-ranking they are. Still to this day, some parts of the Asuran Inquisition remains a mystery. And that will do it for my brief summary of the Inquest. I hope that covered all the general information you may have been missing. Let me know of any other lore topics you might be interested in learning a little bit more about. I hope you enjoyed this video or found it interesting, and if you didn't know, now you know.